Hey everyone, I was asked to share with you some of the ways that I attempt to engage students in the classroom. I'm 100% remote this semester, and so as you all know, engaging students in the physical classroom is tough as it is, and so shifting to an online format has made what was already a difficult challenge even more difficult. And I really believe that engagement starts with personal connection. In my experience, students are simply more engaged when instructors go the extra mile to connect with them on a personal level. When they know their instructor cares about them, when they know their instructor is there to support them if needed. And I truly do care about my students. And one way that I demonstrate this is by doing a pulse check at the beginning of the semester. I just send them a link to a very brief online survey and just ask them to rate how they're doing, from excellent, I've never been better, all the way down to I'm not doing well at all and I'd like to talk to someone. Then of course I'll follow up immediately with those who appear to be struggling the most. And I also believe that challenging times such as these are some of the best times for innovation. And I recognize that my traditional face-to-face class just wasn't going to cut it online. And so I needed to make some changes. And it really forced me to go back to the drawing board and redesign some things. For example, long lectures just do not work well online. And so I went through all my lectures and found areas that I considered to be fluff, and I cut those areas. I also made my course significantly more interactive despite being online this semester. I truly believe you can do just about any activity over Zoom that you could do in the face-to-face physical classroom. The only exceptions, of course, are those activities that require some sort of physical pieces, such as supplies for building things. Everything else works really well online. With Zoom breakout rooms and Google Docs for simultaneous collaboration, polls and screen sharing. In many ways, Zoom can be an even better environment for hands-on interactive collaboration than the physical classroom. And so this semester I significantly ramped up the number of hands-on activities that I use. And these are just fun ways for students to apply the material. So before the semester started, I sent some messages out to the entire Academy of Management listserv, just asking people to send me their in-class activities that they like to use in their classes. And I received a really wonderful collection of really engaging exercises from instructors from all around the world. Some of those activities include cases and simulations, games, competitions, role plays. I even had a guest speaker come in. By the way, guest speakers are easier to come by these days because they don't have to travel. And I even facilitated a murder mystery with my students that has some neat lessons for team decision-making dynamics. So the cool thing is I plan to keep these activities in the lineup even when I'm back in the physical classroom. So a silver lining of this pandemic, I guess you could say, is that my course has actually become much stronger as a result of innovating, going back, redesigning, and including a variety of new activities that I believe provide a fun and engaging way for students to learn. I also I do my best to create a relaxed but fun environment where students actually enjoy being logged in. I do little things like I play music before my Zoom classes. I'll play music while we're transitioning between activities. I usually start off the class by talking about something that has nothing to do with the class, such as Arkansas football or a current event that might interest the students. And then finally, I try to use visually appealing presentations. For example, I use a lot of different virtual backgrounds to try to spice things up a bit. And on my slides, I use quite a bit of imagery to capture and maintain the students' attention. So these are some of the things that have worked well for me, and hopefully some of them will work for you as well. So thanks for tuning in.